Welcome back to Game Talk. I'm Robbie, your host, and today we're going to be talking about God of War with our special guest, Mr. Stork. Before we go talk to Mr. Stork and Mr. Ellison, I would like to talk about the history of this game, the myths, and the game. Now, the Kratos that you know in the games is not the actual Greek myth. In the myth, he's the son of Styx, the goddess who personifies the underworld river, who stops the souls from escaping, and Pallas, the god of warcraft and battle. And Kratos is an embodiment of brute strength. In the game, he's the son of Zeus. Ares tricks Kratos into killing his first wife and cursed him into wearing the ashes of his wife and children that he has killed. And to get revenge, Kratos climbs up Olympus and kills every single one of the gods that are on there. Now, let's go talk to about their opinion. So we are now here with Mr. Stork, and we will be talking about his opinion on the 2018 God of War game. So, what do you think of the story of the game that you got through?
I think it did a good job of tying in the emotion of losing the maternal figure and the struggle of trying to raise a demigod, basically, without them really knowing. I thought it did a good job of trying to protect the little guy from all of the elements and all of the mythical facets. And then, of course, as the story is old time, when he finds out that he is a god, and there's a little bit of rebellion. And I thought it did a good job of tying all the dramatic elements together.
Mm-hmm. What's one of the most frustrating things you've had to do?
In the game?
Yeah.
Probably, I don't remember it. Where I left off was a boss battle that he just kept the health just kept regenerating on him, and I probably could have kept grinding. This was my game of last summer, or maybe even the summer before, but probably what happened is band started happening again. So I was like, all right, that was fun. Probably the most frustrating thing was user error on my part, and not just button mashing, trying to learn some successful combinations.
Yeah. The most annoying types of enemies are the ones that can regenerate their health.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's your favorite boss?
I do not remember who was who, to be honest with you. It was probably 2-3 years ago.
Do you know one of your favorite abilities?
I don't remember what it's called, but he's got that axe on a chain type of deal, where he's able to kind of hit for some range. I don't remember what that was called, but when that was able to unlock it was a little OP, which I appreciated for a moment.
Yeah, it's probably they have it in also when they got a War Ragnarok game. You unlock it later in the game, though. Who's your favorite regular enemy?
Well, there's the main protagonist, right? That kind of shows up at the cabin. I mean, that guy. I guess I don't remember who that was, but he's
Boulder, I think.
Yeah, he seems to be the reoccurring protagonist. So I guess him.
I think he died a little bit, though. I think he died. I think he got strangled by Kratos.
Gotcha.
What do you think of the art?
I think the art and the graphics are really solid. I remember back in the day when this first came out, maybe 2009 or something, it was pretty revolutionary then as well on Xbox One or PS2. I remember my friends playing that and being like, wow, the scale of it was huge, and the enemies were huge as well, and the art has always been something that I've admired about the series.
It is like pretty good art for a video game. Who's your favorite NPC?
Was it? There's the woman. Does that end up being his mom? I don't think so. Eventually, you meet the woman in the woods.
Freya.
Freya,
maybe.
right? Yeah. So I guess I would probably say her.
Yeah, she's pretty fun. Who's your favorite? Wait, ouch! What was the hardest boss fight?
Whichever one I got stuck on. I'm not sure. At the top of the mountain, where we're climbing, and then there's multiple levels, and it's like finally at the very top of the mountain.
Yeah, I think that's like the final boss
at
the end.
That makes sense then. I got pretty close. I do that with a lot of games. I get really close, and then I'm like,
Yeah, it just gives up. You can't get any farther than you already have.
I might revisit.
It was pretty fun for me. I got stuck, but I usually just get off games up really quick. I found a new game I like.
Here you go. I've been playing Skyrim almost exclusively for about 3 months.
I think that's when I got into my Hollow Knight phase, where I just played Hollow Knight.
Nice.
Really fun. Well, that's all the questions that I have.
Awesome. Thanks, Robbie.
But there's also a different part where you can talk about some of the games that you like.
Sure. I mean, my first game ever was Crash Bandicoot on PS1, but then pretty much fell in love with the sports games, Madden especially, and then NHL. I got pretty prolific at both of those games and would compete online and do well. Really, I haven't probably in the past 5 years. I haven't really been able to devote as much time. Probably got back into some video games around COVID, where we formed the esports club, which still is a club that I technically am the president of. I don't have enough time to manage that club, but if there's interest, we do have some gaming computers in the library, some really nice gaming computers. So if there was interest for that club to pop back up, we could probably maybe recruit a new advisor. So I think that, another type of game I like is city simulation building. I played a lot of SimCity growing up too, and recently City Skylines.
Well, thank you for your time. That will be all for today.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Stork.
You're welcome.
Different band director here now, and who is Mr. Ellison.
Good morning.
And I can talk about him with some of it. What do you think of the story of the original game?
Story? What do you mean, like the story of the characters, or the story of the game being developed?
The story of the full game, the history of the game, how it plays out in it.
I don't know necessarily much about the history. I know the few times I've played it, it's based on Ragnarok or something like that, or a Viking, or
Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's it. So I think it's a cool game. I think it's a cool story because it's so different from a lot of the other video games where there is a lot of history behind it, and I'm not familiar with it, but I know when I was playing the original one, it was, I don't do a whole lot of video gaming, but when I was playing that, I was pretty impressed, just with the story. So
are you talking about the one where it's based in Greece, or the one that's based in Norway?
I think Greece. I think that was the original one.
Does it look kind of blocky?
I played it on PlayStation 2 maybe? PlayStation 3?
It was a very long time ago?
Yeah, let's see, how long ago was it? Probably in my 20s. How long has it been around? 20 years? Something like that?
Probably.
Yeah, probably when I was in my late 20s. I probably played it for the first time, so.
Nice. Did you finish the game?
No, I never finished it. I usually get very frustrated with video games, and I give up.
Yeah.
Which is not a good attitude to have, I know. But for all you listeners out there, make sure you be your best and always finish your goals.
I do that too a lot.
Yeah.
I just find a new game I like and just leave it.
Yeah, so I would go to Gran Turismo or something like that.
Yeah. What do you think of the art of it?
I thought the art was really cool for its time. Again, it was one of those games that were like, you first play it and like, holy cow, like this is beyond what is out there at that time, like 20 years ago. So
yeah, it was like pretty good art for that time.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Who was your favorite NPC?
To be honest, Thomas, I don't really know. You mean from the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like I would just have to go general and just say the main character.
Yeah, Kratos.
Yeah. Like I thought. I mean, you can't really go wrong with him.
Yeah. What was your favorite weapon or ability?
My favorite weapon or ability. Again, I'm just gonna go generic and just say like whatever. Like he had like a big axe or a sword or something like that. Or
I think he had chains.
Chains
with swords on the end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, chains. Like I said, I didn't get very far because I got very frustrated because I'm not good at stuff like those kinds of games. Yeah. So I don't remember a whole lot about it.
Who was your favorite regular enemy that you faced?
Regular. Oh, jeez. These are questions I was not prepared for. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for this time.
You're welcome.
I have some more questions about types of games that you like. So you can just like list them off.
Yeah, I really like sports games, like Madden. I like racing games like Gran Turismo, A Need for Speed. I really like games where there is no boundaries in
open world games.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto or Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I played a lot of that when I was younger. So yeah, because I really don't like games where you have to accomplish a whole lot. I just like games where you can just go and do things.
Yeah.
So whatever that equates to.
Mm-hmm. Those games are pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I do like those types of games too.
Although I have to say, though, I did play a lot of Final Fantasy in my youth.
I can't say I played that game.
No?
No,
they were fun.
I'm thinking of trying it out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ellison, for giving us your time.
You're welcome.
Before I close this podcast out for today, I'd like to talk about a little what we talked about last week, but this time it's the sequel to it. The sequel is called Silksong, and this is basically you play as Hornet, the sister of the little ghost that you played in the last game. Now, as Hornet, you go around, you're trying to defeat Grandmother Silk, who is basically this gigantic being who has taken over all of the minds of all of the animals or monsters, creatures, people in the city. And so they put her to sleep for a long time by singing a song. And the art around Silksong's mostly around production of music, showing how they put her to sleep through the music. I know I said this last time, but I would like to talk about one more thing about a game that I've just recently started called Mouse P.I. for Hire. It's an interesting game about a cartoon mouse where you play as him, you go around solving crimes and mysteries. You have to go beat up a bunch of gang members. You have to beat up a bunch of corrupted cops. You have to go find a magician who has disappeared off the radar. And you're trying to find him and arrest them. There's multiple paths, I guess you could say, where you could go in this game. There's multiple side quests where you could also go. Now, I really like this game because it's not your normal mystery detective type game. It's a kind of like a detective first person shooter game where you just go around solving mysteries, but you also have to beat up criminals. And this is fun because Usually you just go around, have to solve crimes, and once you reach the bad guy, you just arrest him on the spot, nothing at all. But in this, you actually have to go in the process of beating them instead of actually just let you capture him. I find this fun. Some people may not find it fun, but I find this really enjoyable in how it's all these things all like mushed together and not just a boring detective game. This has been all from me. I'd like to thank Mr. Stork and Mr. Ellison for giving me their time in doing this podcast, and I would like to thank you listeners for tuning in and listening to this week's Game Talk.